Good morning. My name is Don Sharp. I'm the CEO of Coolfire Solutions. Prior to joining Coolfire, I was CIO at a Fortune 250 truck manufacturing company. And like every organization, we didn't lack data. We had 20 different ERP systems. We had over 1,000 systems in our portfolio. And we didn't have any problem analyzing data over the course of months for strategic decisions, but we did struggle to respond to data in real time. I'm here today to do a demo of our Ronin platform, which transforms data from disparate systems, sensors, and users into continuous intelligence. Our roots are with the U.S. Military Special Operations Command, and we delivered real-time operational data to the warfighter on the ground. That's what you see on the screen right now. And like any organization, the U.S. military had a ton of data. But when it comes to the warfighter, having all the data, the difference between having all the data and having the right data can literally be the difference between life and death. In the military, the idea of continuous intelligence is called situational awareness. And very simply, it means knowing what's happening around you at all times. Where am I relative to my teammates? Where am I relative to my assets? And how does that change as I move through space and time? Now, you're probably wondering, what the heck does that have to do with us here? And the answer is more than you can imagine, because situational awareness is just as important in a commercial setting as it is in the military. So our Ronin platform, we're not a new tool to manage your inventory or manage your trucks or manage your routes. We work with all your data, whether it's 30-year-old legacy data or the latest, greatest IoT sensors. If your data is accessible, we can use it. And if you're a technology provider that operates in this industry, we don't compete with you. In fact, we'd like to work with you. So our Ronin platform layers on top of existing systems, sensors, to connect your existing data and to make it actionable. Fundamentally, it enables you to deliver the right data into the right hands right now. Ronin provides out of the box 80% of the core functionality you need to deliver apps, to deliver continuous intelligence all the way out to the edge of your organization, all the way to your frontline employees. But that last 20%, we allow you to customize the apps to do the unique things in your business, not change your business to match the system, which is how traditional software has operated. So if you use Ronin to ingest your existing data, your existing sensors, you get to extend the life of your existing IT investments. You don't have to rip and replace your existing systems. And most importantly, you can deliver customized apps at lower risk, lower cost, and faster speed to market. So what you see here is a custom app built on top of Ronin. It was designed to solve last-mile logistics challenges in the food service industry. When we first met the client, they handled real-time order changes in a highly manual process. And in fact, they couldn't actually respond to a customer order the same day that it was requested. So what they needed was an app that delivered real-time communications and collaboration to occur between the warehouse, the truck driver, and the store. When something is changed in the system, it allows them to get updates real-time. So if you look at this example, a store manager is responding in a timely manner and takes action on this information. The manager has the option to request redelivery, receive a refund, or request what they call hotshot delivery or real-time delivery of the missing items. Based on the store's request, the warehouse gets an alert and given the option to either approve or reject the manager's request. Most importantly, all parties have the same information and it gets updated in real time. I think one of the powerful things of our Ronin platform is that it's easy to change your workflow as business evolves. It's like doing things like alerting a store when a driver is delayed due to traffic, for example. Or maybe it's sending a push notification when a driver enters into a predefined geofence so that the store manager knows their delivery is nearby. Now, there's no question that what we're showing here is a huge challenge without our Ronin platform, but I think the concept is really pretty darn simple. And it's just data being visualized, it's collaboration happening, and it's real-time action occurring. I think the most powerful part of this app is that the proof of concept was built in under 2 weeks. And I'll tell you, too often we see companies will build custom apps, and every time they build a custom app, they're rebuilding the underlying infrastructure. And the end result is that they spend too much time, they spend too much money on things that don't add value to their business. So Ronin flips that script. And it gives you 80% of the core functionality of the infrastructure you need to quickly deploy apps. And this frees up your team to focus on the things that really matter, things like the user experience, things like transforming workflows. These are the things that drive bottom line impact to your business. I'll tell you the other thing interesting about our Ronin platform is because you can customize it, you can use it across different use cases within your organization. So the next example is enterprise. And they've actually, I'll show you one example of how they've used our Ronin platform, but they've actually put it to use across 4 different use cases within their company. So this is the enterprise example. Let me though start with a little bit of background information. Enterprise Rent-A-Car has the largest fleet of vehicles in the world, over 2 million plus vehicles every day. And as you might expect, getting the right car in the right place at the right time can be a bit of a challenge. When we started working with them, if you walked into an enterprise rent-a-car location, you'd see people standing behind a counter, flipping between screens, trying to conduct a rental car transaction. And it's because they had all these disparate systems and nothing was connected. So enter Ronin and our Ronin platform into the picture, and it literally breathed new life into these 30 and 40-year-old legacy systems. And what was, I think, very impactful was it allowed their employees to actually conduct a rental car transaction at the car. And that allowed them to improve their already industry-leading customer service experience. And the other thing we were able to do is cut the transaction time by more than 50%. I think one of the biggest statements our customer made is that we allowed them to transform what was a customer transaction into a customer interaction. And that was a very powerful thing. By layering Ronin on top of their existing IT investments, we were able to short-circuit the normal lengthy timeframes associated with custom software, but also the constraints of traditional packaged software. And the reality was there wasn't packaged software that was going to be able to do what they needed anyways. So I'd say the most impressive part of this, from start to rollout, 4 months. The payback period was actually less than a year, and I can tell you that it was the greatest single return I've ever been a part of for a customer. And by the way, it's being used by 25,000 plus users every day.